Hey, it's Chris back in the office at All In Gym shooting educational content. Today I want to go over how many times a day should you eat. Stay tuned. A question I commonly get is how many times a day you should eat. To answer that, you have to think about the nutrition hierarchy. Like what is important? So most important when it comes to nutrition is calories. I threw some percentages on here. This isn't scientifically backed. This is just my opinion and some coaches I follow. But calories are about 50% of the success you're gonna have with your nutrition. You've got to get your calories right or everything else doesn't matter. Once you get your calories right, now it's time to actually set your macros and learn how much protein, carbs, and fats to get. If you get those two right, you're 80% of the way there. This is what 99.9% of people for their health goals, if they could get these two right, they'd be fine. Now, we're gonna get into meal timing. How many times a day should you eat? The most common answer really is however many you feel like. If you get hungry a lot, eat every couple hours. It'll just be smaller portions because you gotta hit your total calories. You only wanna eat 2 or 3 times a day? That's fine, you'll just eat bigger meals and hit your calories. The meal timing makes a big difference is if you're like a competitor in like bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit. Sometimes when we're in like extreme calorie deficit phases, putting carbs around workouts so we don't lose performance can become very important. But it's still only like 15% of what's gonna matter as far as you being lean or bulky. It's just so your gym performance don't go down. And then supplements, no matter what supplement anybody tells you to take to help, it's probably gonna make a 5% difference. If you're not deficient in anything, there's nothing for it to make up. If you have some small deficiencies, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D3, things like that, supplements can help. So how many times a day you should eat? This is a whole video where I didn't even give you an answer. It's however many you feel like. Just make sure you hit your recommended calories and then split your macros up. And if that's even meals throughout the day, if that's a small breakfast, bigger lunch, humongous dinner, it really doesn't matter. It's just a lot of stuff people try to sell you because it's hard to sell that, hey, the basics work. But that's what we're doing here. We stick to the basics and the fundamentals. So I hope this answered your question. If you have any other questions, you can leave a comment on this video. You can hit us up on any form of social media. If you're local, stop in and see us. We'll talk about it. And as always, let's get better together.